Hello and welcome. Rahul, if you're watching me on my Facebook page on my YouTube channel or my talk show, and if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come up with new ideas and try to inform you of latest development, whatever is happening in the real world, because I strongly feel that if you keep yourself motivated and updated, you can make yourself a fortune out of that, because this inclination, this propensity will lead you somewhere, because it is essential that we keep ourselves updated, we keep ourselves upskilled. If we are honing our skills, working on our crafts, we can become better. And that is where I trade that if you want to be better each and every day, don't give your motivation up. It is essential and important that if you are inclined towards your goals, if you are taking any activities, participating in any activities and trying to take actions, it will certainly yield to certain result. It will yield certain result. You'll be able to capitalize on it later on. If you want to cash in on these opportunities, it will be helpful, and that is what I always try to foster. I always try to develop such kind of mindset in youths, especially who are lacking motivation. It is essential and important that they should be motivated. That should be it is imperative for them that they should be on the track. And for that, motivation is a catapult that will boost their future, towards success. And that is what I want to build. All the time I want to tell you that if you have self-confidence, self-confidence is the key. If your self-confidence will turn into conviction, you can achieve anything in your life. Yeah, there will be many impediments in your life, there will be many challenges in your life that you have to surmount, that you have to overcome. And this is what where we lose. If challenges will be more formidable, it tastes us, it tastes our spirit, it tastes our concern, it tastes our patience. That is what happen all the time. You'll have always doubt in your mind, but if you will have a strong conviction about your own self that you are going to get success, nobody can defy it, and nobody will be skeptical about it. If you are determined that you will get success, and you will have a strong determination to take actions and execute every step that is needed in order to get success, in order to get your goals into your hand. So all these are achievables. Nothing is formidable. Yeah, sometimes what happens, we lose battle to ourselves. That is what I always iterate. And many times you will see that most of the war that happens in people's life, they lose here, mindset. That is what happens. And not only that, it is a skill that you can manipulate yourself, you can handle all these, as it is. It is not possible. If it would have been so easier, everybody would have done that. The problem is that the subtle forces come into play. They play with your emotions. Forces flows through you. And that is what changes everything. Which people very subtle, who are very great and skillful, adroit, they can only notice that. How these forces play a role in shaping your future and shaping others' future as well. In everything is surrounded. And these forces, when dominates, try to take control of you. This is where we lose our control. Why anger is so frustrating. Anger always takes you back. Anger always takes you back. The win matches, where you win every action that you're putting efforts. If you're going to win, if your anger will prevail, you will lose there. Anger means lose. You're going to lose that game where anger prevails. Such a kind of defining force it is. So that is why the mindset that can take over on anger would be important. And when these forces flow through you, it will be hard to control these forces. Their propensity is so high that it takes very very subtle mindset and intellectual ability to overcome and surmount and control these kind of forces, which is called anger. So always I will tell you that if you are in juvenile age, it is okay to have confidence, it is okay to have propensity, it is okay to have passion, but never ever underestimate the anger. Never let it prevail on you. Understand its subtlety, understand its sharpness, how it prevails, and try to control that. Once you learn how to control your anger, you will prevail each and every time. It is saying easier, but it is tough to do. I know exactly when anger prevails. Even sometimes I think that every day, when the works get hectic, or sometimes, the unfolding of happenings of events doesn't go as you like, you think that you should beat your boss. It happens, if your boss is scheduled with mind, then it could be more problem. It could be more problematic, it happens, but what will happen if you will not control your anger? There is a proverb in Bhojpuri, chobe gaile chabbe bane dube ban ke aile. So that will happen, and if you are a dube, then where will you go? Zero. So it happens, now never let anger prevail on you. It may happen that the person whom you are going to interact with, if you're a star crossed, their stars could be heavier, and you have to pay a lot, because of your anger. It happens, you won't understand in the end the forces that flow that shapes reality, not your thought process, not your intellectuality. If it prevails, if your concern is high, if you're awakened, if you're awakened spirit who can control the flows of forces, then only you can manipulate it. Otherwise, these forces shape your reality. And I try to reiterate all the times these things, and I'm trying to remind you with these thoughts that I'm trying to tell you. Never ever let anger prevail on you. Otherwise you have to pay, and that is what happens. I just want to tell you, I just want to remind you that how subtle forces act on this level that you have to control. If you are awakened, you can understand exactly. You can observe your thoughts, how it comes, how it goes, and you can let it go. Because the only thing that in the end prevails is your intellectuality, is your patience, is the peace of mind and tranquility of mind. How you sleep in the night. If you are peaceful, then only it happens. Otherwise, you are going to make your night and day uh, composed with anger, and it will take out, it will uproot your night and day. That will happen. So that is what I want to tell you, that if you control your anger, it will be one of the best thing. I know exactly that even I try to come in front of you, that my motives are a lot. I want to serve my motives. First of all, I want to make people aware of their own potential, their own capabilities. If I can unfold the quality that they have, if I can make their potential realized to them, what will be better than that? And I know exactly what kind of personality can evoke. If my presence, my spoken words, if it can stimulate you, and if it can be a stimuli in your life, to be a catapult in your life which can propel you forward in your career, what can be better than that? I want to serve my motive. I want to disseminate certain positivity around, but I also get something in return. I used to hone my skills, I used to become better at it, and certainly if it will prevail, if people will like it from all the corner of the world, certainly I will get recognition. This is what is my motive. In the end it will be solved. But at least certain things I'm getting out of my activities, what I'm trying to perform. I'm getting that, what I'm becoming better each and every day. And if I will multiply it, if I will post it and proliferate it over online, I know that exactly that someday anyhow I will get success somewhere, not online then offline. Somewhere I will get certain followers, if I will showcase my work. And if I keep silent here, if I die, with the knowledge, what will happen? I would not be able to propel it, I would not be able to disseminate it. The motive of the knowledge will be buried, and this is I don't want to see. I want to make it open, and I know that exactly. If it physically, if you're not getting it, then spiritually it is going to make you listen. You have to listen it, and it reverberates. Without listening, it reverberates, and that is what I figure it out with my own ability, agility, or whatever you say, astute mindset. Incisive mindset. I try to perceive that it happens. If it resonates, that's what I'm telling you. And its purpose will be served. There are some certain purpose. There are some purpose of mine coming on in front of you online, and that is helping me as well. If it is helping you, and if you're listening to me continuously, then it is helping you. It is helping me as well. So somewhere, creative mindset, creative works helps everyone. That is what I want to tell you. If you are passionately doing something, creatively trying to exaggerate it or to scale it up, it will certainly yield certain result. Its implications will be certainly good. And that is what I want to tell you. Whatever passion you have, try to bring it, try to unfold, try to realize your own potential, that there is a potential in you. Everybody has certain unique skill. All they need to do, they need to sharpen it, they need to make their craft better, and they need to come up with ideas, which can showcase their work. And if they can capitalize, marketize it, they can make their product better, they can sell their skills, their services, and that is what will transform their life altogether. And that is what I want to do. Motivation is one of the best things. I know exactly at everyone's single skill, I am not going to transform, because I'm better at on my own craft, at my own craft, and that is what I'm better at. If I am trying to percolate it, and if you imbibe it, and if it can help you, if it can motivate you and stimulate you to follow your passion, what could be better than that? You will achieve there. Yeah, but the idle force that is keeping you dormant, that will be eliminated. Such kind of power I possess, I will guarantee you for that, because the people whose integrities are really defined and better, they will only strike you at the right time, and it will remind you again and again. They will come in front of you in your mindset, here it will reflect, and you will recognize that position. If the person who has told you something, his integrity is good, it will help you in your bad condition even. But the person who even he is literate, very good scientist, but his integrity is not good. He is not aligned himself with the light force, but with the felony darkness. His knowledge, his wisdom won't help you at any cost. It won't help you in your bad time. I have judged it in my experience. I have been in bad times. I have been through a lot of experience, and that is what I'm telling you. If his integrity is not okay, his one word, thousands of videos, why not he has made, his one word won't help you in your bad time. But the people who is making video, his integrity is perfect, even 2 or 3 videos. If you have listened him once in your life, it will help you in your bad time. It will take you out from the clutches of dark forces. That is what I want to be. I want to be a stimuli, a positive factor in your life. Thank you for listening to me.